Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, aka Steve, and welcome to what may be the last game of our UBL season. Now, on the screen, are listed the requirements needed for me to make the playoffs, and the first thing I have to do is win this game 5-0 or 6-0, any other win condition, and I cannot make the playoffs because, as you can see, the scores needed would go up, and you can't really go up. If I win 4-0 and then Dan wins 6-0, it doesn't matter because he's still got the. So this is what needs to be happening here. These are the scores that has to happen. I gotta win 5-0. I gotta win 5-0 or better. So we're playing Styx. He is the number 2 team in the league. Now Styx does not matter what this match is at all. He does not need to prepare for this at all. He is locked into the playoffs. This game for him is easy street. What a breeze. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the teams now. So I have my team is built around one thing, and that is Hitmonlee killing everything. So I have a team that I've designed that I have offensive Vaporeon, which you don't really see a lot of times. But I have some hefty defensive options like Gliscor and Ferrothorn. I got some quick things like Blacephalon and Manectric that are able to Volt Switch out, deal damage like Blacephalon. The whole point of the team is to use those two quick offensive mons in Manectric and Blacephalon along with my defensive pivots to get Hitmonlee in the game and clean up for hopefully a 5 or 6-0 sweep. Those are the options that I have. Let's play this game. I lead with Manectric. I want to see exactly what he's gonna do. Also, shout out to I want to say Magic Activator for recording this game for me. I appreciate it because my capture card. So he immediately not good, right? I cannot Volt Switch turn 1, so I decide, you know what, we're just going to become Mega. He can't take me out with anything, and I want to see any of these modest specs. I cannot die, and I still have, Ferrothorn and Gliscor. I want to see kind of what he's going to do here. I'm going to obviously Intimidate. That's not going to help me at all. So I'm going to Signal Beam here, even if he's, modest specs with the Dazzling. That's fine. That does not, that's a crit, and that does not a lot of damage. Hey. What? Where? I almost went into Ferrothorn on that too, which would have been, so he fired. What is this? Where am I? What kind of bizarre planet am I on? So Manectric, I get burned, which is obviously not good. And I'm gonna go into Blacephalon. I'm like, is he gonna just go for another Fire Punch? What is he gonna do? He's gonna go ahead and switch. So he's gonna go into his Swag Lorder, which that's a fine match for me, unless he's got some like Hidden Power Ground, which I really don't want to see. So I have Blacephalon. I fear Hidden Power Ground, because he went into on a Manectric, so I figured, Hidden Power Ground, maybe that's going to happen. I'm going to go in Gliscor. I don't think it's Hidden Power Ice. I'm going to take... What? Another... You know what? That's fine. Physically offensive Man Mortar Flare Blitz, not the worst thing, because that does a lot of fucking damage, okay? That's a lot of damage. I get the Poison Heal, so I know I can live another one. I got to Protect. I got a super defensive set. But he's going to go in and switch out, so he's now just keep switching out stuff, and I don't even know what... That's just some... That is binary. I'm sure it says something. It's probably something offensive, but... I Protect, obviously, to get the HP back from the Flare Blitzing. It did a lot of fucking damage to me. I have max defense. That's crazy. So I switch now, and I don't know if he's going to go for a Tri-Attack, an Ice Beam, a Dark Pulse, or something like that. What is happening? What? That is so much damage, though. Good lord, that's a lot of damage. But now I have a free turn to... I don't have leftovers. I have Shed Shell for fucking Magnezone. So I get Rocks Up. I get the opportunity to get Rocks Up. And now, I don't know what's happening here. There is now a legitimate chance that he is running entirely choice band mons of mons that shouldn't be choice banded. And I guess, you know what? Why not? So that is in fact exactly what happens over the course of the game. I find out that I run Shed Shell Bulldoze. I'm a fucking genius. But so I just that's good, right? So I decide that over the course of the game I learn, I forget at what point I learned that they're all choice banded mons of mons that don't necessarily need to be, that are bad. So he Ice Punches me, and I realize this is a gift from God. Styx has absolutely no reason to try this game. None. No reason to stress about preparing. He's already locked in the playoffs, and if he plays his cards right, he will play me in the first round of the playoffs. Arguably the weakest of the playoff teams, because I would be coming in at 5-5. Does want to play Dan, because Dan's really good and he's 6 out of a lot of people. He doesn't want to play Uzi, because why would you? Uzi's really good. And he Well, and the other team could be 6-4, and why would you want to probably play the weakest team? So, in his mind, if he plays his cards right, so that this fucking good. Thank God I get the burn on the fucking Vaporeon. So, but if he plays his cards right, he can get me in the first round of the playoffs. And I have pretty much shown what I'm gonna bring against him. So him like not trying this game could unintentionally help him way more than him actually trying. Because I'm gonna reiterate this again. If things happen where if things fall in the right way and I end up making the playoffs, Styx, I would be Styx's playoff. I could be Styx's playoff opponent in the first round. So we could play back-to-back weeks. And since I actually kind of prepped for... Now, granted, I didn't prep for a 1-0 win. I prepped for a team that can get Hitmonlee there and kick some ass. He still saw the things I brought to prep for him. So he's going to have in the back of his mind, okay, he is going to consider a Bulldoze Ferrothorn. He is... You know, so... so that's just so much fucking damage. So him not trying in this game could really end up benefiting him a lot. But I still have the task of actually winning this game 5-0 or better. So I would prefer a 6-0 because that means that Dan would only have to win 4-0 instead of 5-0. But if I win this game 5-0, no. So even if I win, if I lose, you know what? I forget the exact math line. If I have to win 5-0 or better, and then Dan's got to win, yeah, because you know what? It's all in the beginning video. I'm trying to commentate now. I'm not worried about it. So he is going to go for a foul play, and he is, of course, banded, right? So I want to take this opportunity to kind of just thank all, if I don't make the playoffs right now. So I had this idea, right? So full disclosure, all the games aren't done yet for this. I'm narrowing this game on Saturday morning, the day's supposed to go up. Some of the games aren't done yet. So what I wanted to do was, all right, if you guys are baseball fans, right? Remember, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago when the Red Sox had a huge lead in September and they fucking tanked it away. Red Sox fan, by the way, but either way, when they tanked it away and the Rays or the Rays snuck into the playoffs and made the World Series because they had like it was like 7 games in 17 days, something like that. And on the final day of the year, like all that crazy shit happened. In order, the Red Sox had to lose, and then the Rays had to win, and they ended up coming back in extra innings against the Yankees. But what I wanted to do was have this game, and then all the other games that were played that leading up to my potential playoffs, as they were like. So I wanted to record them with like webcam footage, as though I was like there were like fans at those games, and as they were ending. So like let's say like 2 of the 3 scenarios that I needed to play out happened. Like 3.5 minutes in, I'd cut to footage of like scenario 1 happening, the crowd going wild, and then all of a sudden, you know, you'd be watching this video going, "Oh man, one of those playoff hopes for him happened," and then 3.5 more minutes of video go by. I cut to another footage of another playoff scenario happening for me. So then all of a sudden, you know, as you're watching this video, you're also seeing like my playoff hopes go up and up and up as the video goes on to hype up the playoff run. The possible playoffs, but one of those games did happen, but I didn't want to do it with just one, so unfortunately I was unable to make that video a reality. I really wish I could have, but with the 152 marathon, obviously Dan wasn't going to play a game during that, and so 2 of those games still haven't happened yet by the time I'm recording this, which it's a real bummer because I really wanted that to, to happen. I wanted that to be a thing, but still got to try to win 5-0 or 6-0, and this is at a point now where this Mew is really fucking me up because I gotta like this is tough because of where Ferrothorn is right now, and this is gonna do more. If I had leftovers, it'd be fine, but I was Shed Shell thinking he'd bring a real fucking team. What a dumbass I am, right? And that crit blows a lot as well. That crit does blow a lot. I am gonna just go to switch here. I'm just trying to where I wanted him to miss. And I could have stayed in and gone for a like a gyro ball or something like that, but I did not want to. I didn't want to risk him critting me again because that would have been terrible news. So I'm gonna try to just protect and kind of. I'm trying to get him to I don't know. I'm trying to get him to miss one there. I'm trying to preserve this 6-0 as fucking as I'm so hard. I'm trying to do it so hard. I want it so bad, but. I'm gonna try to take the double protect, and if I just hit him with a knockoff there, it would have been great. But I really thought, you know, because I would have lived at 8 damage, because, you know, well, I'm a fucking idiot, right? I should have just gone for the knockoff. But I at that moment in time, while it's happening, I'm, like, over-analyzing every small detail. And I could have just gone for a, Also, I was calculating that he was adamant. I think he told me that he was jolly afterwards, or timid, whatever one is the attack. I don't remember. So, if I'd known that, I would have calculated. I am going to, again, we're still doing this, so I decided to go on a Manetric, get the -1, and after the burn and the -1. So, like, Intimidate hits. Maybe he'll miss one, right? Maybe he'll just fucking... No, he's not going to miss his headbutt, so he just got his Mew in there to die. It's really... God, it's... So, I could have hit him with an attack here, but I wasn't sure I was going to kill him. So, I'm trying, again, my desperate hardest to take him out. And I'm trying to get Blacephalon to live a move here, and so I had a calc with the -1s, and Blacephalon takes a lot of damage, and I live that, and now I'm like, God, I need a Shadow Ball, I take him out, gotta kill him, gotta hit him with a Shadow Ball, and I do hit him with a Shadow Ball. So now all it's left to do is take out that pesky Persian, but I've left myself at where he's probably... Now, I am not Scarf for the first time ever. If I was Scarf, I could have just got him with a Shadow Ball, and he probably would have died, but I am not Scarfed, and I do not outspeed this thing, and that is not good news. So I have to decide, something's gotta happen here where I can live something. So I go into Gliscor, and I'm praying, I'm like, come on, man, come on, we need the 6-0, we need the 6-0, I need it! We need it, I was so mad there, I was really mad there. But Hitmonlee comes in. Now, the good news is I got to show off one of my Hitmonlee sets. Now, I had this prepped and ready to go for his Decidueye. He's going to foul play me, but who cares about that, right? Hitmonlee's coming in. But I get to potentially, so I get a bounce. Hitmonlee's bounce, but power bounce again. We get to use it again. I wanted to get Decidueye with it. That's how it's going to hopefully, or not even Decidueye, just get it on something that was kind of dead. Get the speed boost. I get the para, which is nice. But we end the year, everybody. We put our playoff hopes aside for a second to end the year with this. So if I missed that, playoffs would have probably been out. But we end the season potentially on Hitmonlee hitting, I believe, 8 high jump kicks in a row. Didn't miss a single high jump kick. Hitmonlee went 8-1 this year so far. So guys, look, this has been it's been a 5-5 year for me. I was 5-5, I believe -2. If that first week jetting blunder didn't happen, who knows how that game could have gone. And that game's actually huge now for my playoff hopes. If I didn't get 6-0 against, if I just like lost 3-0 to Dan, I would have probably made the playoffs almost guaranteeingly. But you know, those things happen over the course of the season. Every small thing over the course of the year kind of builds towards the end of the year. If this is it for me, I'll definitely be doing a end of season press conference. So don't worry, I will be. You know, I don't know if this is it for me yet. So I don't want to put a ask me questions thing yet. So if I find out that this is it for me, we don't make the playoffs. I'll make a video where I'll be asking for your questions, and I'll make a video where I'll be answering your questions. But if this is not it for me, if we do end up making the playoffs, then get ready for at least a show for 1 week. So it's been a great ride. I definitely am back into the swing of things, league format. I want to play more league stuff. But if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more. Check out the channel and the Facebook page. No, not Facebook. I don't use Facebook on this channel. The Twitter page, and I got some links in the description you can check out. And with that being said, I will see you guys at least tomorrow with Steve on Sunday at the very least. But you know, we'll go from there, I guess. Have a good one, guys.